I see what old chaps and chappets, Game Chap and Bertie here.
Yes.
Yes, indeed, videos, and I dare say we have a piece of exciting breaking news of sorts for you here concerning an interesting upcoming add-on and expansion for Nintendo's racer Mario Kart 8, don't we, old chap?
We most certainly do, old chap. Yes, indeed. And this is very big news indeed for Mario Kart.
Yes.
Because it's something that's never been done before.
Oh,
with
yes.
add-on packs coming available with lots of goodies contained within.
Yes, indeed, and these are not just any goodies, fellows. They are goodies that will make Nintendo fans very happy indeed, I think, so you better pay attention, I say.
Most certainly. Now, many of you may have thought, well, Mario Kart 8 is done now, it's out, we're playing it, it's finished. But Nintendo think otherwise.
That's right, old boy. Now, of course, firstly, we are seeing very soon, as you may know, the release of the Mercedes-Benz DLC karts. These will be karts that are based on current and classic Mercedes car models, which of course was quite a controversial decision at the time, but nonetheless they will be available soon for download from the Nintendo eShop.
They most certainly will, and of course we're looking forward to them, and they're rather good. But
yes.
These are not those. These are something completely different, which makes it rather interesting.
Oh yes, most certainly, old boy. Now, the Nintendo UK official store have confirmed that a series of add-on content, or AOC packs, will be released for Mario Kart 8. Now, these are going to be available for around about $13 or thereabouts from the Nintendo eShop, so they're paid packs, but I dare say they might just be worth it, you know.
Well, they might, yes indeed. And of course, paid add-ons for Mario Kart 8 is something we've never even heard of before.
No,
but
this is very much a first for Nintendo offering paid DLC in the vein of perhaps some other companies, and I think it's becoming more acceptable in the general community as a whole now, old chap.
Most certainly. And the thing we have to ask, though, is it worth it? Well, it may well be, because when you look at what they're offering, well, if we look at Pack 1...
Yes.
Now, they say Pack 1 for Mario Kart 8 is going to be released in November this year.
I say, that's quite soon.
Now, indeed. Now, apparently, these packs contain characters as well as vehicles and courses. And
really?
Indeed. Now, in the case of Pack 1...
So just a minute, old chap. We're getting here not only extra characters and vehicles, which is quite standard, but also, for the first time, we're actually going to see new courses for Mario Kart 8. I mean, that was just a dream in the days of Mario Kart. We used to think, well, if only there were more courses, and perhaps some chaps have said there's not enough courses in the game, but Nintendo are addressing this, and new courses will be available for download.
Most certainly, and that's a good point, because yes, there are going to be courses, and in the case of the Pack 1 I'm looking at here,
yes,
we're looking at 8 courses. Now that's a lot of new courses.
Yes, that's indeed quite a lot of courses there. Presumably they might perhaps be split up into 2 cups, perhaps one Nitro and one Retro. That's just a guess, of course.
Well, there may be, but it's a good point, as I say, because certainly courses are very exciting, and everyone, as you say, wished, oh, I wish I had more courses, etc. in the old Mario Kart.
Yes.
And now they're introducing them. But not just courses, it would seem, but it seems there are going to be new vehicles as well.
That's right, old boy. Now, indeed, the first pack will contain as characters here. This is the characters. Firstly, Tanuki Mario. Okay, that's a classic Mario costume and power-up from the old days of the Super Mario Bros. 3, etc. and so forth, as well as Cat Peach from Super Mario 3D World.
Most certainly. And also, and this is quite a big one, you're going to be able to race for the first time in Mario Kart with Link.
Link?
Most certainly.
My
Link
word.
himself.
Goodness me, fellows. Link is going to be in Mario Kart. Are we reading this right, old chap?
Well, that's what they say, yes indeed.
We're not hallucinating here.
Well, we're not, apparently. We've got some pictures, haven't we?
My word indeed, fellows. Feast your eyes on those photographs. Goodness me. This is like a dream come true for some Nintendo fans, I'm sure. As you can see, to see the green-capped hero of time there in the Mario Kart 8 racing world. It really is quite surreal, but indeed both his bike and car are decked out with the Hydean crest and Triforce there. My word, I tell you, fellows, this is quite new ground for Nintendo.
Most certainly, and he's got his personalised, as you say, insignia on the cart there as well.
Yes, indeed. So it seems, fellows, this is no longer just Mario Kart, but I mean, really, we're getting quite close to Nintendo Kart here.
Yes, indeed, across the board, all the games, all the characters in there, rather than just those classic Mario Kart characters like Daisy and you know, Peach and all the rest of them.
And the gerbil, and you know,
and Gerbil.
That's your line, I think.
But
yes, it seems that the veteran racing game Mario Kart has finally followed in the footsteps of its younger brother and actually expanded out to for the first time rather to more Nintendo franchises like Super Smash Bros. Did.
It most certainly has, yes indeed. And I don't know whether we have any more pictures there.
Yes, indeed, old boy. I dare say, as you can see, there's Cat Mario in his Super Mario Galaxy-inspired racing car.
Yes.
And here's Luigi, a #1, and what's that he's driving?
Well, that, to me, looks rather like Mr. Captain Falcon's car.
What did he say again?
Captain Falcon.
Now, what does he say, old chap?
He says, show me your moves. Show me your move.
Come on, yes.
Come on.
Yes.
Yes.
As you can
Yes.
yes, the eagle-eyed chaps among you may perhaps notice this particular thing.
Come on.
Yes, Bert, you're right, old chap, I know. This particular design for the Blue Falcon, the captain's beloved racing machine, is based on the SNES outing appearance of F-Zero, the very first one ever made. And I dare say, for F-Zero or Captain Falcon fans, this will be a real treat.
Oh, it most certainly will, yes indeed, and very unusual to see Captain Falcon in Mario Kart.
Well, his car at least, old chap. I mean,
Certainly.
the captain himself's not here just yet. Perhaps in the future, who knows?
Well, you've got to think he is. His car's there. He must be around somewhere. Maybe he's sitting in the audience or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good idea, old chap. Yeah. Of course, we had the Blue Falcon in Mario Kart Wii previously as a small class car, but this time it's actually DLC for Mario Kart 8 and was not released with the launch of the game.
Most certainly. Now, I don't know whether we have any more pictures there.
No, indeed, I think... Oh, yes, indeed.
Oh, yes,
Cat
Daisy.
Peach. There we are.
I mean, Peach, yes, not Daisy.
Yes, Cat Peach in her
Cat
her Super Mario 3D World cat outfit, and of course he has a cat karter match. Rather handy.
Most certainly. So, that's 8 new courses, 4 vehicles, plus the characters you mentioned in Pack 1, out
Yes.
apparently in November 2014.
Yes, that's right. Now, on the subject of courses, Nintendo have named you're going to be able to race on classic tracks like Wario's Gold Mine from Mario Kart Wii. How did that go, chap? You know the
don't
song,
know that
old
one,
chap.
no.
It's the one with all the gold carts flying all over the place. I was good at that, you know.
Well,
Wario's Gold Mine, that's coming back, as well as new courses. Now, importantly, some
Yes.
of these courses will take place in the worlds of not only The Legend of Zelda, but also Animal Crossing.
My goodness me, Animal Crossing as well?
Yes, indeed, it says so right here, old chap.
That's
Well,
very interesting.
there you are. Now, of course, that's not all. There's also going to be a second pack of AOC or add-on content, which is coming apparently in May 2015.
Yes, of course, there is. Now, apparently, that, as you say, May 2015, well, it's quite some time from now.
Yes.
We're going to have the first one coming out first, of course, to keep it going. But this pack number 2 will also include 8 courses and 4 vehicles. Now,
Yes.
we don't know whether those courses will be different or perhaps the same as the first pack.
I think, no, Nintendo, we will see 2 different packs of content here, old chap. Certainly, I think the 8 courses will be separate, which, of course, adds another 16 on top of the already existing 32 to give us a grand total of 48 if you buy both packs. But, of course, I think Nintendo are looking at the longer term here for Mario Kart 8, and they're spacing out the DLC to keep the life of the game going. Of course, other manufacturers, such as, I don't know, EA with Battlefield 4, they kept it going with more expansions as the year went on. And I think Nintendo are aiming for a similar strategy here to keep the fun of the race going right the way through the year.
They most certainly are, yes indeed. Now, of course, it has to be said, because no doubt it's being thought, some fans will say, well, hang on a minute, you're having to pay, I've already paid for the game as it is, and now you're asking me to pay more to get more, why didn't you put it in the first place?
Well, indeed, old boy. Of course, Nintendo have kept some cards up their sleeve here. Some fans did, of course, initially complain that there were some features missing from the game. For example, there wasn't a minimap on screen, there was no overall coin count, and some other little niggles and minor complaints which they have addressed in an upcoming patch, which I understand may be released with the Mercedes DLC shortly.
Yeah.
And of course, this, I think, is Nintendo's way of adding a bit of extra bulk to the roster, because, of course, there were a lot of Koopa kids in the original roster, which did pad out a lot of the space and lots of babies, etc. and so forth. But perhaps Nintendo's plan all along was to add these extra characters on as DLC, despite, I think I recall, old chap, there was a rumour going around that there wouldn't be any DLC at all, but it seems that's not the case.
Well, it most certainly isn't. But just coming back to the cost there, of course, if you've got that pack and someone else doesn't have that pack,
Yes.
well, you know, they're going to have to go and buy it to play it.
Well,
So it's a bit
yes.
of a marketing thing as well.
Indeed, this of course does raise the question, how are they going to deal with people who have the pack online as opposed to people who don't have the pack online? So for example, if I've just paid for this course pack and I have, I don't know, Wario's Gold Mine or something, can I race against someone who doesn't have the pack online if I've got the pack and they haven't? You'll see that. And
Well, this is a good point, but I
it's
doubt
a
it.
slight snag there, I think, old chap.
So,
we'll
you'll
have-
probably just say, well, sorry, you can't join that one or something. Well, then you
Well.
can't play that player or course or whatever.
Perhaps the matching system will automatically decide who's got which pack and link players up accordingly. I'm not sure. I mean, there probably are many racers online to accommodate that, old chap.
Well, most likely.
Who exactly is in the second pack, old chap, as regards the characters?
Yes, coming back to the pack 2, yes, 3 characters. There is in the character villagers.
The villager!
Not villagers, villager. Yes, the
From
villager.
Animal Crossing.
Yes, from
well,
Animal
I
Crossing.
say,
He's in there now.
Well, I say, indeed, for the first time, of course, then a second Nintendo character joins the racing ranks of Link in the first pack and Villager in the second.
Yes, and then we're also going to have in this pack Isabel.
Isabel, again from Animal Crossing. That's marvellous, I say.
Yes, and Dry Bowser.
Dry Bowser, of course, a returning veteran from Mario Kart.
He's a return.
He was quite a popular champion there.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, of course, you'll get 4 vehicles and 8 courses in that pack too, and that's in May 2015 again for the same price.
Yes, any pictures of those?
I don't think we have photos of those yet, old chap. They're keeping their cards close to their chest there. But it says also, as a bonus for buying both of these packs, either as a bundle or separately, you'll get 8 different coloured Yoshis and 8 different coloured Shy Guys, which you can use right off the bat.
Yum.
Yeah, exactly.
Yum.
Which is, of course, a rather clever idea, and adds a bit of extra variety to the race there with, I don't know, black, white, red, yellow, blue Yoshis, etc., and so forth.
I see. Well, players, you can actually play with.
Yes, racers, old chap. Yes,
I
that's
see,
right.
yeah.
So indeed, fellows, we have here some very exciting news for Mario Kart and Nintendo fans in that not only will we be seeing Mercedes marks on the track, but also now we're going to see representations from The Legend of Zelda, Animal Crossing and F-Zero in the game, which of course will add a great variety of racers to the track.
Yes, so 2 packs coming out. Now, one interesting question that no doubt people will ask is, will these players, new karts, etc., whatever, have different attributes, perhaps, to the ones in the game already?
Now that's a very good question, old chap. It seems indeed from initial analysis here that we're going to have in the first pack Tanuki Mario, Cat, Peach and Link. Now, I suppose using perhaps a guesstimate there, we could say those might all conceivably be medium weight characters. In the second pack, meanwhile, we have the Villager, Isabel and Dry Bowser, and I think possibly a light, medium and heavy in there respectively, perhaps. Now, of course, currently in Mario Kart 8, the heaviest characters are by far the best, particularly the likes of Rosalina, because of course they have optimal stats in terms of very fast speed, some good acceleration, etc. and so forth, almost actually to the point where if you choose a lighter weight character, you're really out of the race, I think, in some competitive rooms.
Yes, I suppose you're right, yes. So are they going to be more powered, underpowered, overpowered, or whatever? People will just have to find out when they get the pack.
Yes,
or perhaps they'll let us know in advance.
They might do, or alternatively, it does raise another interesting point. Will they use these patches, the Nintendo chaps, to actually apply some balance to the game in terms of perhaps rebalancing certain characters, making certain characters perhaps usable again, changing the attributes of certain vehicles, etc. and so forth?
And of course the courses, will they have anything in the courses which is perhaps different to the courses we've got now? Different sort of water or whatever, different ideas and slides, whatever.
Well, certainly I think they have modernised the existing retro courses very well. I mean, for example, Toad's Turnpike was one of my favourites on the N64, classic course set, and of course they added in various jump pads and boost pads, you can go on the walls, etc. and so forth. So I do think they're going to give these courses the full Mario Kart 8 treatment with the old anti-gravity mechanics and flying and what have you. So I think we'll certainly see that. Perhaps, for example, in Wario's Gold Mine, there's a jump there in the mining area inside the caves. Perhaps you'll be able to fly off that jump now instead of just jumping off it, as it were.
Well, it could be. We'll have to wait and see.
Yes.
And the same with the vehicles, you see. We've always sort of said that, but will the vehicles be different in any way? More powered or whatever?
Yes, indeed. For example, the Blue Falcon there is, of course, Captain Falcon's car, which is known to be very fast. Perhaps that might have, for example, a high top speed. So indeed, it does bring up the point of will chaps who buy these packs be essentially paying for a small advantage there?
Exactly. Yes, when that comes back to the whole thing of will you be able to play without the pack? Well, no, probably not. Certainly not online. If you've got someone who doesn't have the pack and you want to play with the pack.
That's right, but certainly, fellows, I think we are seeing here a very exciting moment for Mario Kart with these new packs representing a groundbreaking piece of Mario Kart history. Certainly, I didn't imagine in my wildest dreams you'll be able to play as Link and, you know, the Villager and Isabel and drive the Blue Falcon, etc. and so forth. This really is, I think, a jolly good decision on Nintendo's part that will perhaps broaden the franchise even more.
Perhaps, and is it just the beginning of this sort of DLC with extra goodies in it happening to other games? Perhaps, for example, Smash Brothers and things.
Well, indeed, that's a good point. I think Nintendo are adopting more and more the modern business model here of DLC, which is proving popular, applying it to their old and trusted games and franchises like Mario Kart and Super Smash Bros. Perhaps. To be honest, you know, I think it's the right way to go, old chap.
Well, it could well be, and we'll have to wait and see whether the fans are going to be rumbling or whether they're going to be grumbling.
Well, indeed, old boy, we'll have to see how the community receives it, but there you go, fellows. Most exciting Mario Kart 8 features coming soon, and AOC or add-on content packs. Gentlemen, start your engines, I say!
Oh, yes! Or... Is that the sort of sound gerbils make?
I don't think there's any gerbil-powered race cars, old chap, really.
Might be in the future.
I honestly don't, old boy. But there you are, fellows. Do indeed hit the road soon with these new packs coming soon, I say. Thank you, for joining us in this game, gentlemen, in news update bulletin of sorts. I'm looking forward to seeing you once more, I say. Until then...